Hello, Saturday morning. Hello, Texas. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We sure do appreciate it. Justin Frizella is my name. Dave Hetzel from the Texas Sporting Journal sitting here with me this morning. Dave.
Yes, sir.
This guy's going to be really busy here in the next couple months, I would imagine.
Very busy.
He runs B&B Taxidermy down there in Houston, Texas. Place been in business 27 years. Frank Baird is on the phone this morning. Good morning, Mr. Baird.
Morning, guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. How are y'all?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Now, Dave was giving me a little bit of background on you, Frank, and apparently, although it's been in business for 27 years, you started doing this when you were 3?
Yes, sir. I've been around the taxidermy business since I was pretty much born, sir. And actually before that, because my mom's always been walking around the shop helping my dad out.
Well, Frank, B&B is well known for their mounts, and basically it's an art form. So it's got to be neat to have, grown up and now, sitting in the position to take it over. What inspires y'all to continue to do this, and where do you get your ideas for such great art?
Actually, I'm very excited. First off, we have a very bright future looking forward in B&B. We get a lot of our inspiration just from natural wildlife, that we try to recreate it as real as possible, and we try to please the customer as much as possible. We have a true belief that what they say goes, and we can pretty much do anything that they have a need for.
Now, we're a week away from deer season opening, and I'm sure y'all are getting prepared for it. At what point does it really start picking up for you guys?
It's actually already started picking up now. Bow season hit us, and it doesn't really stop. But definitely the opening weekend of rifle season is a big deal for us. We'll be taking in that first Sunday out at Midway. We'll be out there picking up out at Katy. It pretty much, we just hit the ground running and we never stop.
And now y'all cover the gamut of wildlife from North America to Africa. Looking at your website here, there's a lot of amazing animals that y'all have had the opportunity to reproduce for people. And what's the most interesting animal that you've had the opportunity to work with?
Wow, we get asked that question a whole lot. I would have to say, our larger game, the rhinos and the elephants that we do for people. But then at the same time, when we actually did the recreation of the woolly mammoth, that was a really neat project to be working on just because you're working from scratch and you're looking at pictures and trying to make it as lifelike as possible.
What are some steps that people can take to ensure that they give you the animal in a manner that, works best for you?
That's a great question. Best tip I can give everybody in Texas, ice is your friend. Try and keep the animals cool as possible. Wet doesn't hurt it. People, try and keep their animal all wrapped up. Well, that's a good idea, but as long as the ice is getting to it and you're keeping it cool as possible, that is going to preserve your animal as much as possible, because what you're trying to do is slow down the decomposition process. A field care tip, when you do clean out your deer, just make sure you do it properly. Don't try and cut excess holes. Try and stay away from cutting big holes as possible. And just ice, I can't stress that enough.
Sure.
Because when it gets past that point of decomposition, there's not a whole lot we can do except, provide you with an extra cape.
And I imagine at that point that game gets pretty gamey.
Oh, yeah, you would know it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so elephant, obviously, maybe the biggest animal that you guys have taken care of. Is there a smallest? Have you done maybe a squirrel or?
Oh, yeah, we do squirrels. We do it all. You think of it, we've done everything from, little bitty chi-chi birds to, again, your elephant.
Has anybody ever asked you to do this for their pet?
Yes, we probably get about 150 phone calls a year on pets.
Wow.
And we have a standing policy that we do not do them, because no matter how good a taxidermist you are, Sparky will never fetch a stick again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So,
Frank, man, this has been interesting as all get it out, I'll tell you. I never was really familiar how all this takes place, but you folks down there at B&B Taxidermy in Houston got it figured out, and I appreciate your time this morning, and good luck to you.
Well, thank you very much for y'all's time, gentlemen. It was a pleasure.
What's that website in case folks want to find out some more information or maybe
Sure.
send their game your way?
Our phone number is 1-281-469-2920. Website there, you can check anything out at any time, is www.bbtaxidermy.com.
Frank, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks a lot again,
Have
guys.
a great day.
Thanks, Frank.
Yeah.
All right, y'all too. Bye.
That is so cool.
Man, he's got some awesome looking stuff on his website.
bbtaxidermy.com.
Man, they've got some cool stuff. They've got a leopard here climbing up a tree after a baboon. Actually,
Really?
several leopards climbing up after it, so it's pretty cool.
You
Pretty
got
cool
to have
stuff.
a big house, put something like that in there.
Well, this room they've got them in is pretty big.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
cool.